And last but not least, we come to Toast. What do you have for us?
Speaking of Project Gohans,
Yes.
I watched Ayaka, a story of bonds and wounds. And guess what, Spire?
What?
Do you know who made this series?
Who made the series?
It's Gora.
What the
Oh, is
fuck?
that the relation? That's
Yeah.
it.
If you know who Gora is, it's the dude
Yeah,
who made
he
Project
was the
Kai.
original creator of the K Project, actually. Yeah, that's
Oh
why.
my
Wow.
god.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah,
Toast isn't just like shitting around doing wordplay. Like he is actually connected to the thing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it makes a lot of sense seeing some of these, seeing some of these characters. This is making a lot of sense.
so yeah, the director of this series is Nagayama Nobuyoshi. I don't know who this
Mhm.
is. It's not the same guys, but
He
I
did this, he did Happy Sugar Life. That was the one with like the two girls, right? And that
That was the
girls? Oh
gaslighting
yeah,
girl
yeah, yeah.
boss
Yeah,
series
yeah,
or
yeah.
yeah,
whatever.
exactly. The Yandere one. Red Eye Flops, which is not that great. Uramichi Onisan, I think was better. And then Smile Down the Runway, I think he also did. So not
So
a bad
this,
record, to be honest.
yeah, this was, but instead of Studio Gohans, this was made by
Studio Blanc.
Studio Blanc. Hold on, aren't they
They did a
related to
lot of
Studio Gohans though?
what?
No,
No.
No.
that's
They did a lot. They've done a lot of key frame stuff, animation in between stuff. But they
Yeah.
also did My Girlfriend is a Shobitch. They did Uramichi One-san. They did Reincarnation of the Strongest Exorcist in Another World, and they did part of Rokubu. I forget
part
who
of.
else did Rokubu
I think
actually.
they project number 9, I believe.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. You're right. Yes. Good call. Good call. Anyways, but yeah, that was the studio for this.
But yeah, it's apparently it's an original thing. The character designer is Red Juice, and if you don't know who Red Juice is, then you've been living in a hole.
He's been getting a lot of anime work lately,
Yeah,
huh?
he is. Good for him. What that Supercell money's paying off, I guess.
I guess so.
But you know his most famous work, right? Spot right near, not Ayaka.
What, Beatless? Or
No,
what?
it's
Yeah, I guess not anymore.
obviously Iris from
Yeah.
Project Hope. Haha, Hololive English. Anyway, but
God.
yeah. So the story is about some dude named Yukito Yanagi. He used to live on the Ayaka Islands, but some mysterious incident occurred where his dad died, and his dad is weirdly voiced by Seto Kaiba. I don't know why, but I don't know. We'll go with that. Kenjiro Suda, if you don't know. So he's fighting, I guess, some
Sudaken.
sort of
No.
some demon, and then he dies in like a giant fiery explosion. So
Pretty funny.
one of his disciples, some green-haired guy, I think his name is Jingi or whatever, takes Yukito and takes him off the island where he lives on the mainland until middle school. And then when he's after he graduates middle school, how old is middle school in Japan again?
When
14?
you graduate, you should be 15, I think, right?
15, 14?
I think graduating is 15
Yeah. There's only
Okay.
because
3 years.
you do
It's like
3 more years and they end high school at 18 as well.
Right. Not
yeah,
4 3.
it's
Okay.
like 633 in Japan, so it's like yeah.
Okay, so don't worry, he's underage.
Don't
Okay.
worry.
Don't
He
worry.
That's
might
not a
be
phrase I
he
expected to
he's
hear.
maybe 14.
He's
Don't worry.
Probably.
probably
Yeah.
14.
Probably 14.
Probably.
So he graduates middle school, and it might be due to his hair color because everyone relevant in this series color coded.
Of course.
Just
So
like my visual novels.
Just like real
so
life.
Yeah.
If you ever meet somebody with like bright red hair, he is the main character.
Yeah.
Just
Also,
remember
I
that.
can't tell. I wouldn't be able to tell you like the difference between Nier and Dark and Toast in real life unless they have colored hair. So
Yeah.
So I guess, like I said, Jingy's green haired, and so to contrast, is it contrast? It's not contrast, right? No, I guess it's
Compliment.
complementary.
Yeah.
If you think about it, Yugito's hair is blue. So, and because he's blue, it's the color of, is it the color of solitude and whatnot?
I mean,
Color of solitude and
it's a sad
melancholy.
color. Yeah.
So,
we're like doing the color, the summer color, the spring color coding for these
Yeah, yeah.
characters' hairs.
What are their horoscopes?
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't
Are these
brought
the
that up.
cool tones or the
I'm
warm
getting,
tones?
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting, I'm getting very cool tones with this. Getting
Yeah.
very cold
So,
vibes.
he's a loner, cool type. He has to control his emotions, or else something in him will go haywire, whatnot. So he graduates middle school. Then he gets a letters like, "Hey, I'm the mayor of the village that you grew up in on Ayaka Island. It was your dad's dying wish that takes you out of the mainland when you were like 5, if anything happened to him, and you live on the mainland until you're of age. Then you have to come back to the Ayaka Islands." So he's like, "Okay, I don't have any attachments to the mainland, so I guess I'll do this." Then he gets picked up by the green-haired guy, Jingi, who's to the opposite of Yukito. He's pretty genki. He's also drunk. I don't know. What's the drinking age in Japan? At least
Not 14.
I think it's 18.
is it
Actually, no,
18
it's
to 20?
20. I think it's 20.
Maybe it's 20 because since Jingi was the one who left with him on the boat, he's at least 5+ years older.
Yes,
Maybe.
20.
So yeah, he's a drunkard and he picks him up. Then he's like hanging out with Yukito, and Yukito's like, "Oh, I don't know who you are," because I guess maybe he suppressed the memories of the island. And he's like, "Hey, you don't remember me? I'm Jingi. I used to work with your father." And he's like, "No, you don't, you liar. Go away." So in order to, I guess, make him remember, he pushes him off a bridge.
Huh?
Classic,
Yeah,
classic.
classic. He pushes him off a bridge and he almost drowns. But I guess it awakens his inner power that I guess has to do something with water because he has
Yeah, because he's
blue
blue.
hair.
I got you.
Also, when he activates his power, he gets blue eyes, blue dragon eyes. This the so-called dragons that live in on the Ayaka Islands that the summary foretells. So yeah, and then he's like, "Yeah, it's you, Yukito." Then he stuffs them in his bag. I don't know. Like his power, apparently, they might have powers related to their hair color because Yukito's blue and is water. He's got water-related powers, but
Are you telling me these guys are
he
starter Pokemon?
might be because
That's awesome.
there's a red guy who uses guns. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
like
yeah. So he's
Pokemon.
Yeah.
so you'll have to tell me what green symbolizes because so far
Grass?
Should be
no.
grass, right? Because there's a yellow, which should be earth.
But he stuffs them in his bag, and it's like, oh, his bag eats them. There you go. Does that have anything to do with grass powers?
I mean, when you cut the grass, you put all the cut grass
Put
into
it
a
in a
big
bag.
bag.
True.
But yeah,
True.
so he's got some miscellaneous like bag of holding power. So he takes him to the island and introduces him to the dudes. It's like, oh, here you go. You're gonna live here. But then Yukito has an emo moment. It's like, oh, I don't want to get close to anyone because and I need to keep my emotions in check because my power of water will go haywire and whatnot. And there's these creatures on the island that are, Mitama. If you know what, if you know anything about Japanese like folklore or whatnot, Mitama is basically like wandering spirits from the island. But one of them gets corrupted by Yukito when he's feeling emo, I guess, and it turns into an Aramitama,
Mhm.
which is again, if you know folklore, it's basically like aggression and negative feelings and whatnot. So I, because of his power, so and then they fight it. They fight it, and it's this weird CG monster, like filled with water, because he's near a waterway. So, well, the Mitama falls into the waterway, so I guess it's water powered. Then Jingy comes in and fights it, but then he's like, "Hey, Yukito, want to see a cool trick?" Then he pushes Yukito into the Aramitama, and he nearly drowns. But then he kills it because water is his specialty and whatnot.
Mhm.
And that's basically it. The episode is like, okay, we have to teach you how to control your powers, like because you can't keep your feelings bottled up because otherwise this will happen again. So the episode ends with him like trying to not put up a wall between him and other people due to
Uh-huh.
whatnot. So I was like, oh, we got to keep your emotions in
So
check.
so which one's
Train
the
you.
like main character? The blue one?
Yeah, the blue one, because he's the son of the dude, the Omyoji who died,
Uh-huh.
and like all the side characters with funny colored hair are his disciples. We only meet Jingy, but we meet the other one. We see the other ones like in the background. There was the green, the what's his name?
So is this like a battle high school series or what? Like,
Not really. I wouldn't call it that.
Probably more of like a monster of the week, like
I guess.
because he's still in school, right?
pseudo.
But he's going to school on the island, or
I don't know. They don't. They never mention that. Maybe he's going to.
okay.
Maybe he's going to Omyoji school because the other two disciples they're called sensei, so they got to teach. So instead of high school, we got to teach him how to use his Omyoji powers
Sounds like
and fight demons on the islands.
this might be structurally similar to oh fuck, why can't I remember the name of it? What was that? It was that series. It was quite good. That one that came out probably last year, the year before, maybe. The one with like the Yuki Ono and the ghoul, like the main guy was like the part ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul,
No, not Tokyo Ghoul. What is it?
Shigokuraku,
That what it
Cabaneri of
was?
the Iron Fortress.
No, it
That
was
was that one.
no, not
Yes.
Shigoku Ragu. No. It was the one with like the Yuki Ono, and
I
it was like
Was it
don't.
like
it
a
was the Yuki
battle
Ono, the
series?
spider guy. No, they were like it was like monster of the
The
week.
harem. The yeah,
No, it was
the
not a
harem one.
harem. You're
Are you
out
talking
of
about
your mind. No, it was with three boys. It was three dudes, and they
the
were working for
the
like the
one with
detective agency.
the one with like the main character had like black hair, red eyes?
Yeah, he was like a
Yeah,
ghoul.
yes. All right, yeah, I remember what you're talking about. I forget
Yeah,
what
Okay.
it was called.
this sounds
Oh, was that in like the dystopian one? Was that the dystopian one?
no, it was like a
No,
detective. They worked for like a detective agency.
Oh.
Noke Monotachi? Was that it?
I think it was
No,
21.
I don't know.
I'll look for it.
But yeah,
But yeah,
I
I was
mean,
just saying that
so
it sounded structurally like similar in that sense where it's like a person like a quote unquote, like awakens their powers, gets taken into like this agency type ordeal or whatever you want to call it. Um and like it could very much turn into like a monster of the week type thing.
yes, but like, yeah, I don't really have much else to say about the series, but you can definitely tell this is a Project K series.
Yeah, how are the visuals?
Visuals are fine. I mean, I guess they're all pretty boys, right? Sure. What else? What other pretty boy animes do you like? Free? You like Free? Sure. You
No.
like Futsal Boys? Sure. Futsal Boys, sure. I mean, like I gotta say though, why do the two oldest members have like the lip gloss on their lips? Just saying.
Mhm.
Just saying. Like no other people in the series except like the what do you call it? dorm room manager of where he lives, I guess, who's voiced by Hayami Sari. Other than her, no one else has lip gloss. But like these dudes, they got lips. Here, I'll pull up their pictures. Look
These
at these.
dudes, they got lips.
Look at these lips. There's the red-haired guy. His name's Aka. Get it? Look at his lips. And then look at this guy's lips. They got lips. I don't know why. Is it
It's
because
true.
they're the oldest? But when you say Jingy, he doesn't have these lips. Is it because he's not the romantic interest of the series?
It's because they're gay, I think.
Maybe. But yeah. Um. Let's see, what else? Yukito is voiced by Uemara Yuto. I don't know who this is. Again, I don't know many. I'm not that into male Japanese voice actors. I know a lot more women voice actors because that's my thing. Jingi's voiced by Terashima Takuma. I also don't know who this is. Some guy in Tokyo Revengers, I guess. There's a lot of
Anyways,
yeah, whatever.
I
The
found the
only
series. I found the series, by the way. It was
what?
Kono Jihen.
There you
oh,
go.
okay.
Oh, but yeah, I don't know what to make of this series. Is it another Project K that you can for use as material while you wait for what? Is it the
What
Project
kind?
K movie that's coming out?
What kind of material? What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
You tell me.
All right,
Yeah, there's a Project K movie coming out, right?
probably.
Yeah. Wait, no, this is about an Indian film. Excuse me? Yeah, there we go. Because apparently, if you Google Project K movie, there's one that's coming up in Indie. That's definitely not what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
But like, it's another like boy group. If you like boy groups doing boy things, the characters are definitely. I mean, you can't glean much from episode one. I guess some dude goes to the island. Maybe there's some magic demon that he has to fight, and he has to control his powers. But yeah, I don't know, man.
I
This
mean, it's
feels like
probably gonna
another.
be a relatively simple Monster of the Week drama series, right? Like,
Yeah,
I can't imagine the creator of K Project is gonna be that
Just leave it alone.
ambitious.
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
definitely not gonna be another K project. It won't be as popular at all.
I mean,
Yeah,
no,
K
definitely,
Project was
definitely not.
was
K Project
definitely a
was
little bit lucky.
like,
Yeah.
it was definitely like lightning in a bottle.
Mhm.
I mean, K Project, to be honest, also really had no business being as popular as it is.
Mhm.
It kind of just got lucky, I guess. I don't know. But
Oh, oh yeah, I almost forgot. I had to look at the character list once more. There's one chick that's I guess that's partnered up with the red guy Aka. She's voiced by Kana Hanazawa, and this is all from the opening. She's got lightning powers, so she punches stuff. I guess she
uh,
might be the female interest if there's nothing happening. Maybe I heavily doubt it though, because I don't know, it's that kind of series.
I mean,
But
she's
yeah,
not really. She's not really on any of the covers, so.
I mean, because she's related to the red guy, I guess
Oh,
the partners.
she's the twin-tailed one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess she's in like the background on the one cover, but she's
like
probably not going to be that
who
relevant.
cares?
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know. Pretty bland, I guess. I'm not really that interested in this. I really only picked it because the other series I wanted to give a fighting chance with more than one episode. But I mean, this is complete coincidence that this is also the third special case project case slash Gohan's anime, and yeah, I don't know. I really don't have much to say about the series. It's okay, I guess, if you want your boy color coded boys of the week doing boy things. Yeah, I don't know where to rate this. It's got a 6.56 on Mall. I don't know what
That's
that means.
That's a good
more.
sign. It's a good
Yeah.
sign.
But yeah. Anyways, what score would you give it?
I mean, can I? I guess I'll give it a 6.
That's
Sure.
That's pretty low from you.
Really? Then I'll give it a
Yeah, I
7.
mean, you know.
You're usually out here like, yeah, it's one of the worst things I've watched this year. I'll give it like an
But at
8.5.
least with those series, there's some sort of like one funny thing that I like. I'm like, all right, I'll give this one letter grade higher. This one,
Uh-huh.
it's pretty flat. It's not much. Maybe
That's fair, I guess.
maybe people who like Omyoji stuff. Well, maybe people who like Jujutsu Kaisen will also like this. That's also Omyoji, right? But we're not eating
Yeah, well,
fingers.
they're all watching, Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 though, so I don't think.
Like, to be fair, at least Jujutsu Kaisen has more memorable character designs other than other than people's hair colors. So
Yeah.
like that's the only thing that sets these guys apart is that they all have different hair colors because they all have
It's
different
like,
elemental
you know what
powers, I
that
guess.
reminds me of? It reminds me of the classic meme of like the different hair colors is Shuffle, right? With the visual novel where they have
Yeah.
clear the different hairs. Yeah, exactly. It kind of reminds me of that, to be honest.
Also, I just remember that the Omyoji looking guy with the brown hair, he might have wind powers because his name's Kurama. And
Uh-huh.
also,
Yeah.
when he escaped the island while it was burning, he had cyclones under his feet. So I guess he's wind. I still don't know what Jingi's powers is, like other than his magic bag of holding and
Maybe he's
his
just a
like
normal guy.
and his basic ass Omyoji powers.
He's
Like
like
he
Batman.
uses
He only uses tools.
Yeah.
maybe because when he does his Omyoji stuff, like he uses it to dispel Yukito's water and he punches an Aramitama. That's about it. Not much really not much to go on. I don't know, man. So
Oh,
yeah, 7 out of 10. Audio visuals, sure. I believe they had the same. I don't know. It's Ayaka. The opening's Ayakashi by Angela.
oh, Angela. Okay, that's nice.
I
Interesting.
uh, I want to say they did Project K. No, they did not do Project K, did they?
No, I don't
Oh,
think so.
uh, was it Shinobi no Itoki that they did?
Angela's done a lot of things.
Anime series. Okay, no, they did it for Project K. Yeah, that's them.
Oh,
Holy shit. So they brought her back. Maybe it's because they're like Gora wanted her back. But yeah, it's fine. I
yeah.
guess 7 out of 10. Average, slightly below average.
Average.
I feel like
Yeah,
color.
true IGN score. Slightly
I
below
feel like
average, 7 out of 10.
I feel like colored. I mean, it's definitely it's the middle of the pack. I have no real interest in watching this any further, and it's definitely not as visually striking as as Gohan's up in this season.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. Someone stop me. 7 out of 10. Would I recommend? Not really, unless you like colored boys doing stuff.
Hey man, sometimes you got to get those
Some
color
people
hair.
really
Yeah,
like colored boys.
yeah,
So
so
They they love
colored
it.
boys is an
colored boy,
entire freaking
yeah, it's like
industry. I don't think you understand.
yeah,
Hypnosis Mike is such a colored hair
yeah.
boy series. like,
What
but
was
yeah.
that one series I did where it was about androids in the future, and they were like singers or something? What is that series?
I'm pretty sure. Well, first of all, I'm pretty sure Hypnosis Mike is also that premise. But that
It
was I
was
think
also like a mobile game or something
Mm,
because it was connected to a mobile game.
what was
Tact
that
Oak. It's
winter
not Tact Opus.
No,
season?
no, no.
It's that was near.
Sh-
I forget.
It was
Oh,
one of the
wasn't it?
last couple seasons.
Didn't
Yeah.
you preview something like that in one of the seasons where you were like, we were talking about the different colors or whatever it was, right?
He's talking
They
about
were drawing the art or whatever.
Technoroid
Yes,
Overmind.
yes, yes. Thank you. That's it.
Oh no, okay. So you
Technoroid.
did review Technoroid. God,
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're getting
yeah,
like
he
5 different
did.
Fujoshi series mixed up. It's like
Ah.
you're talking about Hypnosis Mike. Is it Ensemble Stars? Is it one of the Idolmaster stuff? Is it
Is it
Technoroid
Futsal
Overmind?
Boys? Is it
Yeah, is
free?
it
I don't
Futsal
know.
Boys? What
But
is
yeah,
this? Yeah.
They're
definitely
all the fucking
not
same.
Yeah,
better
it's
than
like nah,
Technoroid
it's
Overmind.
music in the future. It's like okay, so that doesn't narrow it down at all.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's music in the future, and the boys are all different colors. It's like you just named like 200 series.
But yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Just watch Project. This stuff. I don't think this will have any like deep dark undertones like Technoroid Overmind does.
Yeah.
This
What's
isn't for the
the
sophisticated mind.
Yeah.
what's the
Anyways, I think we do need to move
uh,
on. But
so I don't watch this one. Not at all. It, not even if you like Visual K. Oh my God, is that what it's called?
yeah.
Visual
But what if
K
you
K
really
Project?
like Visual K?
I don't know, man. But yeah, Ayaka. This is Ayaka, a story of bonds and wounds.
Yeah.
We'll never get rid of Kisniver or wounds. Get it? Kisniver, Kizuna,
Yes, I
Kizuna
do,
no allele.
unfortunately.
Man,
Okay, that's a little bit different, I
get out of
think.
here. No thanks.
Anyways, thank you, Toast, for covering Ayaka, A Story of Bonds and Wounds. Again, this is a Studio Blanc production, I believe. Done. The original creator of this was the same person behind K Projects, so obviously a lot of similar Fujoshi kind of stuff will come along by the roadside. But if you're interested for some reason, if you're of that crowd, check it out. Else,
If
probably
you
don't,
want, if like I
as
said, if you want something to tide you over before the next season or the new movie coming up, then by all means use this one.
Yep. All right. Thank you very much, Toast.